Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Call, Halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, the water, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to our elders, apostles, a great millstone who taught me this truth and continue to teach me this truth. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. It's the brothers of Bach Dawadah coming to you again with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. I pray you be edified on today. As you can see, I'm back outside on this beautiful day. I was able to get off early because I was going to go on the overtime. So I felt it in my spirit to come outside and do a lesson instead of doing it inside the house, where I've been doing them lately. As you've seen that boat driving by, speeding by, people out here on the boats and jet skis and whatnot, you know, enjoying and that was Esau. I don't know if you could tell, but you know, they're enjoying their kingdom, and you can hear them coming back up. That's a different one, you know. Very prideful, you know. Live it up, Esau, because you only got so much time to rule, you know. And so Esau and these other nations, they're very prideful, okay. They think they got it in the bag. They think they know it all, okay. And they're living in their sin. Okay, this wicked queendom is a sinful kingdom. Okay, and a bunch more boats. You probably can hear in the background 4 more boats actually passing by. You know, basking in their pride. There goes another one, 5th boat. Okay, they're proud. They're proud of who they are. They're proud of who they've become. But the Lord's about to put all that to rest. Okay, 2/3 of our nation, the nation of Israel, as well as Esau and these other heathen nations. How fitting it is, you know, for them to be driving by in those boats, okay, and being proud, and that's how, you know, the spirit moves, because I'm going into being prideful, having too much pride, okay, and this lesson is entitled "In Pride They Trust." Okay, and pride they trust. Okay, not in God we trust, not in Yahweh Bashem Yahshua we trust, but in pride they trust. Okay, the dictionary.com definition of pride, or to have pride, is to be proud. Okay, and we have nothing to be proud about here. Okay, we're in the land of our captivity. There's nothing here for us. We're being oppressed by the basis of men, our own slaves. We're being ruled by our own slaves. Comes another boat. Man, it's the spirit. What a day to bring forth a lesson on pride. And it's all Esau. I haven't seen not one Jake or anybody else, any other nation on these boats that's passing by. Man, I didn't know there's so many of these people out here. It's another boat. But anyway, it's beautiful how the Lord could put something together. I should have went back out there and started recording them. But anyway, the dictionary.com definition of proud is feeling pleasure or satisfaction over something regarded as highly honorable or credible to oneself. Often followed by of, an affirmative, or a clause. Okay, the second definition is having, proceeding from, or showing a high opinion of one's own dignity, importance, or superiority. And that's a perfect example of Esau basking in his vainglory of this world. Okay, thinking that he's got it all in a bag. Okay, controlling the world. Okay, but we know that the Lord controls through the Lord controls the world through his left hand, which is Esau. The Lord sanctions everything. There's nothing that the Lord doesn't sign off on. He just uses Esau to see it through. But Esau he's doing what he's supposed to be doing perfectly. He's going to continue to be proud. He's going to continue to oppress. He's going to continue to rape, rob, and murder. He's going to continue to lie and deceive all the people. And he's proud of what he's become. But the Lord has allowed him to become. He's proud in it. He boasts in it. All right, the etymology of proud or pride is excellent, splendid, arrogant, haughty. Okay, and a few synonyms of proud or pride is to be glad, great-hearted, or illustrious. All right, so through the Spirit, I'm just going to grab a couple scriptures that I've written down here. Okay? And Lord will you be edified. Okay? Because we are not to be proud. We are not to have that spirit that Esau has. There's nothing to be proud about here. There's nothing for us here. We don't want this place. Chemtrails in the air. GMO foods. Okay, the alphabet community, the women trying to rule over the men, feminism, women's liberation. And our people is just about as proud as all hell, man. Especially our women. Can't tell a woman nothing. That's why this is part of their queendom as well with Esau. Which is why women get worshipped, because this is their queendom as well. They you might as well say they co-run it. Her and the white man. Her and a so-called white man. In pride they trust. Alright, so we're going to go to Proverbs 16 and 18. And it reads, pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Better is to be of an humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. Okay, and the men, women, and children who turn back to the Lord, okay, are the ones that in verse 19 says humble spirit with the lowly, who speaks of the lowly. Because we don't have nothing to be proud about. The Lord has described us to be Jacob to be a worm, powerless. Can't fend for himself. That's why we need the Lord. Okay, there's nothing to be proud about. We can't do nothing on our own. This is Esau's kingdom and Eve. Esau and Eve's kingdom. The woman gets off on every damn thing in this place. And it's been like that for years. Hell, before I was even born, it was been like that. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Okay, so the haughty, okay, was an etymology definition of pride. A prideful spirit. All right. Next, we'll go to Galatians 6. And I'm going to start at the top. Boy, it is hot out here. Let me tell you. But I needed to get some of this sun. I don't really get sun like I should, so the water, how about Shemi Hashai for the sun to be beaming on me. Alright, Galatians 6, and I'm going to start at the top. It reads, Brethren, if a man be overtaken in a fault, ye which are spiritual, restore such a one in the spirit of meekness, considering that thyself, lest thou art also be tempted. Okay, so if a man starts to get having that prideful spirit, you're supposed to bring him back to reality. Okay? You see your brother going off and doing prideful things, or having a prideful spirit, or being proud about whatever. Okay, you're supposed to bring him back to reality. Okay? We are not in the spirit of being proud, because there's nothing to be proud about. Can't be proud about having money because Esau has his hands in that. Can't be proud of being a woman because they just wicked as all hell. Only thing we can be proud about is knowing the true names of the Father, the Heavenly Father, and His only begotten Son. Okay? Only things we could be proud about is the Lord bringing us back to who we are and who we serve. Okay? We ought to thank Him for waking us up. Okay? Because He could have left us in that dead state. Okay? Being one of the 2/3, being prideful. Verse 2, it reads, Bear ye one another's burdens, and so fulfill the law of the anointed. For if a man think himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself. And that's a lot of our people. Not only our men, the nation of Israel, but our women as well. Thinking that they something when they nothing, because they got a fat ass and big titties. Don't get me wrong, I love thick women, but shit, that ain't all you got to offer? A pretty smile and a nice body? Because that's all we see. This generation, and I barely made it over the hump not to be part of this generation, but this generation now, okay, is nowhere near the generation that I grew up in. I never thought I would see this day that it would come to this. Can't tell none of these kids anything. And I pray to the Lord every day not to bring me back into that spirit. Because hell, you at one point nobody could tell me nothing. I was always right, and you was always wrong. But the Lord had to humble me. He put things in my life to make me come into a realization that I'm a nobody. Okay? And if you believe that you are somebody when you're nobody, you're deceiving yourself. Because at the end of the day, the Lord doesn't need any of us. So why be proud? The Lord can end it all this day and not regret it at all. And won't look back. Because he don't need none of us. That's why we have to put him first in everything we do. That's why we have to reverence him in everything we do. Nothing is of ourselves. All right? And you don't want to keep that type of energy, that type of company around you. Okay? Which is why the Lord has separated us from the 2/3. Okay? Because we are not to keep that type of company around us. We don't need that type of energy around us. He's taken us out of the world for a reason. And it's nothing for him to put you right back in it. No matter how much work you put towards the ministry. No matter what you've done for the brethren. Because that's being prideful too. Okay? The Lord has blessed us with certain gifts, and we are to expound on those gifts whenever we find out whatever those gifts are to help the ministry. Some more than others, some little than others. But you're not supposed to boast in what he's given you, because it's not of you. It's of him that he's allowed you to do such things to help his ministry, to help his sons. Okay, to bring forth this word. Don't take credit in nothing you do, because it's not of you. No matter how long you've been in this truth, no matter how many things you've done for the ministry, you don't take credit for none of it. And if you if you even start to think that it's because of you that you allowed this to happen, then you're going off. You need to pray to the Lord to take that spirit off you. For if a man think himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself. The deceiver and the deceiver and the deceived are his. All right. Let's go to Jeremiah 9. Jeremiah 9:23. All right. Man, it is hot, but I'm glad I'm sweating this out. This water. I'll drink a lot of water. But anyway, Jeremiah 9:23, and it reads, "Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, neither let the mighty man glory in his might. Let not the rich man glory in his riches." So don't boast because the Lord has blessed you with a lot of wisdom that the next man doesn't have. Okay? You can't be proud in that. You can't take pride in that. You can't take credit for it. Okay? Neither let the mighty man glory in his might. Okay? You got these knucklehead gym meathead dudes that's in the gym, damn near 12 hours out of the day, doing 2-a-days in the gym, strengthening their body, for what? That shit ain't gonna get you into the kingdom. What the world's saying go, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Because you can bench press 450, 350. You know what I'm saying? Because you can do 100 pull-ups. We are not to glory, okay? We're not to glory in those things, okay? That's carnal. Carnality. It reads, let not the rich man glory in his riches. And you can't tell nobody nothing that got money, man. Them motherfuckers got to be the most prideful people amongst a lot of other people. People who got money. Okay, talking about, you know, like they say, the money can't buy you happiness. Because you can have everything in the world, and with money you can buy anything you want and still not be happy. And that's what a lot of people do. They glory in their riches. That's all a woman wants, is a man with money. Especially this wicked generation. If you ain't got money, if you ain't got a bag, if you ain't paying their bills for them, or they rent, or they car note, okay, if you ain't making more than them, they don't want nothing to do with you. Man of the Lord or not, the woman don't want nothing to do with a man who ain't got money. What they say, money talks, bullshit walks. And if you ain't got enough money to take care of her, get her hair done and the nails done, and buy her all the designer clothes and stuff, she ain't want nothing to do with you. That's hella prideful. That's proud in itself. Materialistic ass women. Money is what makes her happy. Not her man, not the Lord. Let not the rich man glory in his riches. 24 reads, but let him that glorieth glory in this, that he understandeth and knoweth me, that I am the Most High Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, which exercise loving kindness, judgment, and righteousness in the earth. For in these things I delight, saith the Lord. And that's what you want to delight in. You want to delight in what the Lord delights in. Okay? We out here striving to be like the Lord the best way we know how to in this wicked ass kingdom. Dealing with the flesh all the time. Okay? Wicked thoughts come up to your head that you don't never want in your head. Okay? Dealing with oppression of a so-called white man. Okay? Dealing with the sicknesses of the body. Body aches and body pains. We don't want to delight in anything that this world has to offer. The Lord has taken us away from that life. And so, seeing that He took us away from that lifestyle that we were living, we are to delight in the new lifestyle that He's given us. Okay, the true liberty that He's given us. This word and this understanding and the knowledge that we have is the true freedom. It's the true liberty. We have true freedom in the land of our captivity. Okay, the ones that the Lord has chosen to wake up and to believe and to have faith in Him and His Son, Yahweh Yahushai. When I first got introduced into this and saw the very first video that was sent to me, Okay, I marveled at those names. I literally marveled at those names. I just knew those names. Something was in me was like, those are the names. Those names are beautiful, precious. I've never heard names like that before in my life. It just did something to me when I heard those names off that video. You know? I'm gonna read 24 one more time. Okay, this is the Heavenly Father speaking. But let him that glorieth glory in this. If you want to glory in something, this is what you should glory in. This is what we should be glorying in. Not things of this world, not the women of this world, not the materialistic things of this world. That's only temporal. Everything in this world is temporal. Because this world is temporal. This isn't our rest. So why boast about anything in this world? This isn't even our world. Job 9:24. This is not our world. But let him that glorieth glory in this, that he understandeth and knoweth me, that I am the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, which exercises loving kindness, judgment, and righteousness in the earth. Has he not been doing that? For in these things I delight, saith the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So if we are striving to be like the Lord, then why are we not striving to delight in the things that the Lord delights in? It only makes sense, right? Let's go to 1 John chapter 2. Why do you have Hashem outside? 1 John chapter 2, and I'm gonna start at 15. It reads, "Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him." Okay, so you can't love this world because this world is for Esau. That's why the Lord ain't coming back. That's why when the Lord comes back, he's coming back to destroy this place. He don't want no parts of this place. He don't want to step foot in this place. And in the time that he does, he's destroying it. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world. There you go. There you go. The pride of life. People love their lives more than they love the Lord. People believe that they can go straight to the Father and skip the Son. Like our Lord Yahushua isn't worthy to be praised. Like you shouldn't give up your life for our Lord Yahushua. Like your life is more better than his. We live in a materialistic world. People rather take the CHIP to try to go back to normal. Knowing the Father said not to do it anyway. That's prideful. Feeling pleasure or satisfaction over something regarded as highly honorable or credible to oneself. And that's a perfect example of the MOTB. That's something that's regarded highly honorable or credible to oneself. They're going to push that thing like it's honorable, like it's the right thing to do, when the Lord said it's the wrong thing to do. And if you do it, He's going to destroy you. That's taking pride in your life. Loving your life more than you love the Father. Loving the world more than you love the Father. And His only begotten Son, Yahawashi. It says, and the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever. Okay? For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life. It's not of the Father, but it's of the world. Okay? And we are not to be of this world. Okay? The ones that He's woken up, we are not to be of this world. The Lord has given you a chance to be redeemed, me first and foremost as well. To have a chance at salvation, to be one of the many few that's going to receive salvation. Why take pride in this life, knowing that it's going to be destroyed? And you have to believe that this place is going to be destroyed, because it will. The Lord is not a man that He should lie. Everything that He says that will come to pass in this sword will come to pass. Though it tarry, wait for it will surely come. It will not tarry. Okay, it's gonna happen. No matter how long it seems like it's being dragged out, it's gonna happen. And these people that's of this world and that has that's full of pride and vainglory, who care about this world, is going to be destroyed along with this world. Because we look for a new heaven and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. We don't want none of this place, none of this stuff. We're not for it. The water Yahweh I should be our shot for waking me up. Alright, so we're going to go to Proverbs, and we're going to close it out here soon. We want to go to Proverbs chapter 8. Chapter 8 and 13. Go straight to the point. Alright? Proverbs 8 and 13. Okay, and it reads, the fear of the Lord, the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, is to hate evil, pride and arrogancy, and the evil way, and the froward mouth do I hate. Let's look up that word, froward. Okay, we are to hate what the Lord hates. Like I said earlier, Let's see, etymology. Okay, if we are to strive to be like the Most High, then we have to be like the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay, then we are to hate what He hates, like what He likes, do the things that He wants us to do, not what the world wants us to do, not what Esau wants us to do. Slakia, forward. Okay, turned against, perverse, disobedient, peevish, petulant, adverse, difficult, as a preposition. About to depart, departing, doomed to die. A damn demon, Tracy Morgan right there. The Lord hates those things, so we are to hate those things. Like I said, if we are to strive to be like the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, then we are to hate the things that He hates. We are not to condone ourselves and conduct ourselves in the manner of the wicked does. He's taken us out of this world for a reason. All right? So let's close it out in Romans. I pray a few brothers and sisters who listen to this video are edified. Okay? Keep that prideful spirit away from us. Shoot. That pride is all around us. You know? I work around a lot of prideful people, man. And though I have to be around them, you know, I play my part. But I wouldn't hang out with them though. Cause they ain't about nothing. Romans 12, it's like I'm gonna go straight to the point. 16, it reads, be of the same mind one towards another. Mind not high things, but condescend to men of low estate. Be not wise in your own conceits. Okay? Be of the same mind one towards another. Be around like-minded individuals. Okay? I moved across the state through the spirit power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, who led me to do so, to be around like-minded individuals when I came into this truth. Because I lived in a city full of Edomites. I mean, full of Edomites. I would say to every 100 Edomites, there was one Jake or one person of the nation, of the 12 tribes. I kid you not. I kid you not. It's not exaggeration. There was no way I was going to be able to you know, well, I can't say that because the Lord can make anything happen. But I just felt the need that to get, you know, closer to the Lord, to get a better understanding and more wisdom, that I would have to be around like-minded individuals who think like I think, who believe in what I believe in. Okay, and it was one of the sacrifices that I had to make. And I know I have more to come. But I believe in this truth. And He woke me up for a reason, so I had to take action. And He allowed me to be around like-minded individuals, as it says here. Be of the same mind one towards another. That's why you can't keep prideful people around you. Okay, that's why you can't keep people of this world around you. That's not the company that we want to keep around us. That's not the energy that we bringing out. That's energy of this world. Okay, we don't have that energy no more. It reads, mind not high things, but condescend to men of low estate. Be not wise in your own conceits. So don't think you know it all. That's being prideful too. Okay? Not to glorify in the wisdom that the Lord has given us, not to glorify in the might that the Lord has given us, not to glorify in the riches that the Lord has given us. If you got money like that, you need to be helping the ministry out. Okay? Paying alms to the Lord and his men. Okay? In pride they trust. And this sinful, wicked kingdom is a prideful kingdom. It's a prideful kingdom. We are not to boast in this kingdom. We're not to be prideful. There's nothing to be prideful about. We went off against the Lord. And this is why we're in this predicament, why we're in this state now. So why is it that you're prideful? But to 2/3 of the nation of Israel, the Lord has given this kingdom for you as well. I pray the Lord does not let me perish with y'all wicked ass man. I don't want to die in this kingdom with the rest of these heathens. I want to say something else. All right. We got to continue to stay diligent and seek the Lord, okay? Because once it really starts, there ain't no going back. You can only go forward. Can't go backwards. Okay, so this has been In Pride They Trust. I want to give all praise to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakakwadash, the Wadi Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai for this lesson, giving me the spirit to do this lesson. I want to give double honors to my elders, apostles, a great millstone, who taught me this truth and continue to teach me this truth. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. All right, Shalom, stay strong, repent, always pray to the Lord for forgiveness. We almost out of here. Shalom.